There are some bowlers who are in form and also going to the T20 World Cup, so that works out well. And one of them happens to be our Omnigel Spray Performer of the day. He ensured there was no pain for fans. We're talking about Kuldeep Yadav. Bowled his 4 overs for just a run over a runner ball. Picked up 2 wickets, had 10 dots. And he was fantastic today, Lisa, wasn't he? It's just where he's bowled those and how he's bowled those. Just been fantastic.
Yeah, we spoke about it in the combox, didn't we? About the speeds that he's able to vary. He goes, not only is the small margins, the slight variance, he can go straight up as well. And he's got such confidence and belief. And when you think about the fact, and I still remember the year he was playing for Kolkata and there was tears. Yeah, sorry, not playing. And there were tears. Yeah. You know, I remember them showing and panning to him, and you're just thinking, this guy, he was an amazing cricketer. What's happened? Like, he just jittery, couldn't land it, and then goes to Delhi, and somehow they have unlocked the secrets or, given him the confidence to be able to perform well again. On a pitch that most bowlers travelled, again, he's just showing his class. Yeah,
impact.
So I look at this game and I think, okay, let's go back to innings 1. And in innings 1, you have an Avesh Khan who maybe is not having his best day. And do you remember we were talking in the combox and I was saying, yeah, you might not have your best day, but if you're the guy to bowl at the back end, if that's your job, maybe you should bowl. And I'm not sure if I have it right, but they decide, Rajasthan, that they're going to bowl Chahal as the 18th over.
Yes.
And that goes for 18, I think. Instead of go back to Avesh, who normally does that job at the back end. Correct. So he bowls 2 and Chahal, in the quest for a wicket rather than in terms of defending, because you're not using Chahal as a defense, you're using him as attacking defense because you think you'll get someone out. And he disappears, which can happen. And then now compared to what happens in over 18, under the pump, they're chasing, and you have to get a wicket, and they're going to come at you as well. And they bring Kuldeep, and he does what? Gets a couple of wickets and goes for just 4 runs.
Yeah.
And the change for me with him is his ability to bowl it quicker, right? The ability to bowl it that much quicker and still get that bit of drop where guys can't get to him, and it's not just sliding along and people whacking out the ground. His control's absolutely fantastic, and he's grown in that what Chahal has, and Chahal does have, and on another day he probably pulls that off. What he has is this BMT where these big moments, he's happy to go up against whichever batter and try and take them down. And more often than not, as we saw him do for RCB all those years, and as he's done in Rajasthan colours, he will stand up in that sort of moment. And Kuldeep's doing that now, and it's brilliant to see.
And the variance in speed, there was one over where his variance in speed was 30 kilometers per hour. So when you get that from a spinner, that's when he just foxed Riyan Parag that time. So yeah, Kuldeep was absolutely fantastic today. And that's why he was our Omnigel Spray Performer of the day. He ensured there was no pain for fans.